the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 12. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Okay, first and foremost, I like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Agams that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole free elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And as you can see on the screen here, it says, we might be the master of our own thoughts, so we believe. Still, we are the slaves of our own emotions. In today's lesson, I'm going to be talking about those who may be emotionally invested. All right, what they may be in a occupation. All right, whether it may be in a person, whether it may be, all right, in a way. All right, because what emotions do is sway you. All right, it pulls at you. All right, it distracts you. Okay, it causes you to get off track or off course because you judge incorrectly. All right, because of the cloud that's sitting over, it sits over your judgment. All right, but the silver lining in emotions is that they're controlled. All right, it's a twofold way, a twofold street to it. This is not to say, well, hey, you can't have no emotions, because you can have a strong emotion or love. All right, let's get what emotion is real quick. All right, because a lot of our people always pretty much get trapped by emotions, man. Dealing with making judgments, especially dealing with this truth. All right, this video is predicated to those, all right, first and foremost, who have set themselves up to reap the kingdom of heaven. All right, really the men of the Lord. It says emotion, a social moving, stirring agitation to move out, remove, agitate, from X out, movie out, motion, move. All right, so to move out, a sense of strong feeling. All right, so when you get the sense of a strong feeling towards something, all right, then what happened? Your thoughts tend to what? Carry away. The scriptures speak about not being conflicted in your own thoughts, man. All right, as it says in it's a rock, man. Okay, and I'm gonna get that later on in the lesson, but I just want to hop on right here, being cleansed, all right, from your secret faults, because emotion is a secret fault, that lies in us, man, that we can be taken by. All right, and it has a strong gravitation to it, the way that it gravitates to our people. All right, we act and make our judgments solely off our emotions, man. The mass majority of us. But if you emotionally invested in America, or for that sake, anything that's attached to America, all right, then that means you're detached from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, it's simple. We speak about these things and we understand this is something that's what? Simply said, all right? But it's what? It's hard to do, all right? A lot of things can be uttered at the lips, man, but the work of the hands is strenuous. When it's time to come to the working of the hands of it, it becomes strenuous, man. All right? So knowing that we might be the master of our own thoughts, still we are the slaves of our own emotions. And really, we haven't even mastered our own thoughts. All right? So how then do we control emotions? We control emotions with wisdom, man. All right? Wisdom is our guide. All right? That's how we control our emotions, because wisdom guides us, man. It's locking. Let me get it. Wisdom moves, all right? All right, it's a locking. Pull this up real quick. Yeah, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. It says, for wisdom, okay, is more moving than any emotion. All right. And emotion is a what? I just read it. It's a movement. All right. It's a movement of what? The way we judge, man. All right. How you're judging a matter. That's simply what it is. All right. Now you could judge it because you are all right. Well, you know, I'm gonna make that to move out, move you out, to move a strong feeling towards. All right. So you can make a judgment predicated on emotion, like, all right, I love this person. All right, this my brother. All right. But as a brother, we don't judge off emotions, because why? All right. That's you we'll all be judging incorrectly, because emotionally we love our brothers. All right. And it's true, man. But love is the fulfilling of the law, which calls you, all right, which calls you or make you by default have to what? Have to what? Judge without emotions. And kings gonna judge without emotion, man. So if we're being prepared for the throne, all right, we're being prepared to become emotionless, man. Especially in these days to come. How are we gonna endure least we become emotionless? How we gonna carry on, all right, sin, you know, potentially our loved ones getting beheaded, all right, children taken from us, separated from families, all right, friends eating one another, man, all right. How can we get out of our own way? At least we'll remain a slave to our emotions, man. All right. This is that's why I say, who can understand his errors? All right. Emotion is a secret fault. Let me get that real quick. All right. It's a secret fault in a man. All right. Least he be what? He be swayed by his judgment. Least he be you must be swayed by your judgment, which is of the laws, statutes, and commandments, rather than your feelings, which is of yourself, man. All right. This is I'm gonna pull it in I'm gonna look it up, see what it says right here for secret faults, right? I don't have secret faults available. Yeah, those things that are hitting. Let me see what it says for that. Yeah, this is I get error. Let's see what it says. Yeah, this is error.
Strong's H 7686.
Right.
Shagar.
Yeah.
Shagar.
Yeah, you can become you can become a captivity to your emotions. Meaning what? You can be in bondage to yourself, man. All right. Which when you do make a judgment, it may call for you to what? Put that to the side, man. It says to go astray, to err, to swerve, to reel, to rule, to be intoxicated, to err. It says to commit sin of ignorance or inadvertence. You see? Mislead mentally. All right? You could sin through ignorance, man. All right? By being attached to emotions. So, if you, once again, you got to emotionally detach, man. All right? You got to emotionally detach. All right? Because it's going to not allow you to understand the error which you have caused in your judgment. All right? So we need to be cleansed from the secret faults. And remember, through the what? Through wisdom. This Wisdom of Solomon 7. I started 22. For wisdom, which is the work of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding Holy Spirit, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt. Because emotions is subject to hurt. All right? Because really, you never master your emotions, man. You see? Loving the thing that is good and quick. Emotion is what? Drawn out. You see? And emotions never break even or end up what? Even, man. At the end of it, somebody emotions got to get played on, man. All right? It says, loving the thing that is good, which is cannot be let it, ready to do good, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care. See, you gotta let go the cares of this world, man. All right, the things that you care about, the strong feelings towards. Okay, because listen, decisions about to have to get made. All right, you need to start. Really, you should have started making particular decisions already, man. All right. And those other decisions come upon the time of the arrival, which you're in the situation of. All right. It says, overseeing all things and going through all understanding, pure and most subtle spirits. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. See? Because the emotion gets stuck in a place, man. All right? It find a place to reside at. Okay? And it don't move. That's why we like, man, I'm emotionally attached to that, man. You got to break the chain of the emotions in order to get detached. It says, she passeth and goeth through all things by reasons of appearance. All right? And if you let your thoughts be pure, all right, and you haven't conflicted yourself in the thoughts of your mind, it's easy to make the judgment call then. Because all you got to do is just judge according to the law. All right? But the law have you spare something. All right? I mean, well, emotions have you spare something you wasn't supposed to spare, which by default puts you in the way of the judgment of whatever you have an emotion towards. Because the Lord 9 times out of 10 gonna get rid of that or that person. All right. And I'm predicating this emotion off a person. All right. Because I mean, Jacob be detached to all kind of shit. He can have a strong feeling towards a job. All right. And everything is likewise. It's all gonna be destroyed. So how then can you be hooked to it? All right. Let me get some more precepts. This is Jeremiah 4:14. It says, O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? You see? How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee? You see? Because what? The way we think and perceive things of others, it becomes vain, man. All right? If it's not of the Lord, all right? Salaki, who was looking up this many have been deceived by their own vain opinion, which emotions carry you to what? A vain opinion, man. All right? Which really, it leads to what? Emotions can lead to idolatry, fornication. All right? It could cause you to go off, bro. With your thoughts, all right, become your plan or your purpose, man. So your emotions become your plan or your emotions or your purpose that you what? Intend to carry out, man. All right? It speaks about, let's get this, man. Salaki. This Ecclesiastes 7:29, because once again, all right, your thoughts is just, you know, your emotions is just the devices, all right, or the plan or the purpose that you really have in your heart, man. Your intention. All right? Which we don't judge off intentions, man. We judge off righteousness. You see? Okay? The way you calculate things, all right, through judgment, through righteous judgment. All right? Get this real quick. Ecclesiastes 7:26. And it reads 29, Salak, it says, Lo, this only have I found, that our power had made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. All right. And the reason why man sought out a lot of inventions, all right, is because they mental machine or the engine of their mind is what? Is revving up. All right. Which is what? They're being carried away with what? Through their emotions, man. All right. It's like a mental machine. You see? To think, man. To fill your mind with. You see? So inventions carry you what? It can add to your emotions. Then carry you what? Over into it, man. All right. This is Sirach 5. Let's see. Scriptures speak about not being tied to the expense thereof, man. All right. And the expense of what? Your fucking heart. All right. Which the heart is deceitful all above all things. Who can know it, man? Where the emotions start in your fucking mind. All right. Jake, dude, we too close to the time to be emotionally tied to anything, man. All right. This is Sirach 18. And 31, if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee. Take not pleasure in much good cheer, neither be tied to the expense thereof. So, emotion is a pleasure. All right, it's a momentary pleasure. All right, for once it's gone, right, is what? You got to search or seek it out again. All right, so there's an expense to be tied thereof. Okay, dealing with emotions. But judgment, you could carry that out and execute that, and that's that, man. It's set in stone. You see? But an emotion is something, when you make a judgment off emotions, you're going to have to make another judgment, and then another judgment. All right, it's going to what? It's going to carry on, man. All right, it's going to be an expense because you didn't. All right, you didn't go about it the right what? The right way. All right, this is Sirach 5. And I'm going to start at 9. Winnow not with every wind, and go not in every way, because your emotions are grabbing you in whatever way it's feeling like at that time. All right, so you're not supposed to be winnowing in every wind, man. All right. You gotta find the foundation, find and locate the foundation of the Lord first and foremost. All right. When you commit your thoughts to the Lord, then your heart will be established. I'm gonna end out with that one. All right. It says, and go not into every way. You see, for doeth the sinner, for so doeth the sinner that had a double tongue. It says, be steadfast in thy understanding, locked in, right? And let thy word be the same. Not do, I know, of course, it's speaking to the word, all right, or having your words, all right, locked down, not dealing with different winds or doctrines and, of course, different things, but it's about what? Not going in every way, which I use that to, basically speak about the emotion. The emotion gonna swing you around. It's gonna have you everywhere, man. All right, this is let's see. But wisdom have you, planted. All right. Yeah, I'll get this one and get out of here. This is Proverbs 16. And 3. It says, commit thy works unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and then thy thoughts shall be established. So really the only way, all right, you avoid making emotional decisions, your works gotta be committed unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and then your thoughts shall be established. All right. So there's an order in which the Lord require us to basically support our not support our emotions, but support our judgment towards our emotions, that we may be emotionless in judgment. You see? So that pretty much was the point, man. Albert Ratazar was edifying. Until the next time, I'm gonna say shalom.